Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Das here, and welcome back to The Bad Batch. Last time we had 2 episodes in a week, and I kind of was really busy, so the second episode came out on the Friday that the 3rd episode came out for Disney Plus. My apologies. Hopefully with the whole Disney Plus thing, doing it now weekly again, I'll have some breathing room. I'll be able to get all that stuff released in a timely manner. I'm hoping for this to come out Sunday. So far, both of the Bad Batch episodes have gone in on YouTube with no problem, no issues at all. So I've been very happy. Besides that, I've been really enjoying the Bad Batch. I loved the Clone Wars growing up, and they did the finale season. But in reality, the Bad Batch is just season 8 of the Clone Wars, and I'm loving it. I'm here for it. Last episode, for episode 2, we saw Cut from the Clone Wars, and I fucking called it. I knew he was going to be the clone they're going to see. I was super fucking happy for that. But now I don't know what we're going to be doing with the Bad Batch. They're obviously on the run from the Empire and from Crosshair, who is hunting them down and chasing him, and he's the first Death Trooper, right? That's what they're called? Because I believe the robotic ones are Dark Troopers, and the Death Troopers are just the ones with the green visors that we see in like Rogue One, right? Yeah. So it looks like he's like the first iteration of the Death Troopers, which is super interesting and super cool. I'm hoping to learn more about Omega, however you want to pronounce it. I definitely want to see more interactions with the Bad Batch and more interactions in the galaxy. And I want to see if we see any more familiar faces. We've already seen Saw Gerrera. We've seen Cut. So I'm wondering if we see Ahsoka, maybe Obi-Wan, Rex, who knows? This might fill in some gaps for information from Rebels and stuff, so I'll be super interested to see. Besides that, I'm enjoying this show so goddamn much. It's such a blast to watch. It's so well done, and I freaking love D. Bradley Baker. He's such an amazing voice actor, and it's just amazing what the hell he does. Like, he's just just amazing voice actor, and like, he's 90% of the people in this show. So it's amazing. Oh man. But is there anything else I want to touch on? Not really. I'm really enjoying the show, and I'm hoping it gets picked up for more seasons so we get more of the Bad Batch, because unlike the Marvel shows, this is only this hasn't been said to be only one season. This could go on for quite a few seasons, so we'll have to see. And I'm always down for more Star Wars content like this. And Star Wars has been on a roll. They released The Mandalorian, that was amazing. They have they did Clone Wars final season. Now they have Bad Batch. They're having an Ahsoka show coming out, the Book of Boba Fett. There's a lot of exciting stuff happening for Star Wars fans. It's been super excited. So before we get into the reaction, I want to thank my channel members. I want to thank Meredith Flugelhorn, Benjamin Burdett, Ninjak11, All Lowercase Ruby, and Darren Johnson. They are supporting me here on YouTube. They get early access to any catch-up shows. They get a week early. So for Ruby, some stuff I'm going to be releasing pretty soon in the pipeline. And they get little badges next to your names, which I'm trying to find a artist to get some channel badges made for these memberships, and also for Twitch as well. So they're still the base badges, but they also get access to emotes that they can use in the comments. But they also get these shoutouts for every single episode of content I do, because they're paying money to support me. So if you guys want to become a channel member, you can click the link down below in the description, or you can hit that join button below this video and support me even more. You don't have to. This is just a little extra. No one on this channel, none of my subscribers need to be a channel member. This is just if you want to support me a little bit more, you know? But enough of me rambling and selling out. Let's get into the reaction of the Bad Batch.
Well, that doesn't look comfortable for either of you.
We're fine.
Chow time.
What is that?
Hit me again. Well, that's all for now. Rations.
Oh, yeah.
Repairs would go faster if I had some help.
As soon as I finish building the scanner.
Testing the functionality of our inhibitor chips takes precedence. I thought you
That
said
is
they were
also
defective.
fair. Are you sure about that? Because you're out of hyperspace
Getting thrown
and
out
you're
of
going towards the moon.
hyperspace
There's
like
so
a
many crash
stranded-
landings in Clone Wars, so this is pretty normal. Oh shit. Wrecker. Oh, the gonk droid. Shit.
We're gonna die. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be
Fucking,
fine.
fucking Wrecker. Oh my god.
Oh,
Where?
Is it in here? What?
That's Crosshair's weapon kit.
Oh.
The possibility that Crosshair's actions were influenced by his inhibitor chip. It can
That's
do
also
that.
true, but
That's what it was designed to do.
So, it wasn't Crosshair's fault.
I don't.
Well,
That's what I have a feeling for. Oh, okay, we're back on Camino.
Right on schedule, Rampart. I hear your
Rampart,
chain
that's
code
the one from last
implementation
episode.
has been most successful.
Laying the foundation of our new empire is of the utmost importance.
What is the status of Project War Mantle?
War
On schedule,
Mantle.
sir. Our top recruits are here to begin their training. Under their
Stormtroopers,
new commander.
new recruits.
May I present our first elite squad.
Yep. The
Top
Death
soldiers
Troopers.
from across the galaxy. Together, they would make a formidable army.
A partnership such as this could have promise.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Where the fuck are they? What is this place? Echo?
tech.
Oh
Look
shit.
at this. Ah, well, those weren't there when we landed.
Fuck's sake. Fucking Christ.
I must have hit my head in a crash.
The capacitor's in place.
Oh no.
But other systems
Oh
are now
no.
failing.
His
Something's
chip.
causing damage to the exterior hull.
Oh dear.
What is it?
Some kind of creature.
The creature is most likely an Auto Moon Dragon. A
Auto
species
Moon
that feeds
Dragon?
on raw energy.
I'll go with you.
No, that thing could be dangerous.
I'm part of this squad now too, right?
You don't have training though.
Ow!
I really fucking hope Tech can get that the diagnostic.
I didn't join
Working.
the military to be studied and poked at.
Our clones have been trained since their creation.
Yeah.
Skills can be taught. The loyalty of those who willingly enlist is what I see tremendous value in.
Stormtroopers don't do a good job in
Tangible
history.
test is in
So
order. Send the clone and your recruits to Onderon. I want Saw Gerrera's camp found
oh
and wiped out.
no.
Could I learn to track like you?
It can't be.
It's an enhanced skill. Wrecker and Tech, we each have one.
And Crosshair.
Tell me this, clone. If you all are so efficient, how come the Empire's scouting soldiers like us? Sounds to me like it's time for a change.
The problem is he's right.
He's standing by at the rendezvous.
All right, let's move out.
They're dead. They're all dead. Here comes the blast. Yep. Oh.
Hunter, wake up! Wake up! Echo, Wrecker, Tech, come in!
She's gonna go and get it herself, isn't she? I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. Because literally any one of them can die. We have no information on the Bad Batch. That motto in the ship looked kind of familiar. Oh. That's a really cool shot.
But I wouldn't tell you if I did.
Oh. Holy shit.
We don't know anything.
Then you're of no use to the Empire.
What are you doing? Guerrera's fighters are dead. These
These are civilians.
So
Yeah,
you're
for real.
not going to comply.
No.
He's gonna get shot.
You want to know why they put me in charge? It's because I'm willing to do what needs to be done.
Holy fuck.
Good soldiers follow orders.
Holy
Finish
fuck,
the mission.
Crosshair. Fucking Christ. Fucking hell. Yeah, there we go. There's your trade. Huh. Okay.
Guerrero was already gone, but the rest of his camp was dealt with.
Impressive. The clone commander's new squad has followed through, where his brethren did not.
Further proof that this initiative has potential.
your
The
operation
original genetic material
ends up
from Django
just going away.
Fett continues to degrade.
Then it is time to begin the next phase. If your experiment can yield a superior clone,
They cleaned the room. Yeah, this used to be the Bad Batch's area. God damn.
Cover your eyes.
Did he make her place to sleep? Oh, it's gonna suck when Wrecker turns. I have a bad feeling that they're gonna
Hey.
kill each other.
Open them.
Oh.
It's your own room. Well,
Thank you, Wrecker.
it was nothing.
You did good, Wrecker. You did good.
I never had my own room before.
Well, you're part of this squad now, too.
Oh. I'm gonna fucking cry. I'm gonna fucking cry because of that. Fuck. Oh, again, amazing work, Dave Filoni. Fuck, man. That was great. Alright. On to discussion because this is great. That was a really good episode. A lot of stuff I wanted to like know about and see was in this episode, but that ending, man, it really hit me. Like, it's crazy. So we're starting to see the transition from clones to stormtroopers. It was always like assumed, because in some sort of media, it was said that the Bad Batch had trained stormtroopers in the beginning, and with the series, people start to think, oh, maybe it wasn't the Bad Batch, but maybe it was one of them. Maybe it was Crosshair. As we can see, it's Crosshair. From their armor designs and everything, they're obviously the Death Troopers, which are stormtroopers we saw in Rogue One. If anything, I could put a picture up on the screen right now so you guys can know what I'm talking about. But so we've seen like the stage 1 of the Dark Troopers, and we've seen stage 1 of the Death Troopers. Because I'm assuming the Dark Troopers were those plots that they had during the preliminary training that Tarkin was overseeing with the Bad Batch. But man, that one dickwad that I was hating, he actually like had like a heart and a soul, because he was like, these are civilians. He dispatched of Guerrero's men, his soldiers. We signed up to be soldiers, not mercenaries, not assassins. And Crosshair killed him, which, I mean, it's Crosshair, and he is following orders. That is in his programming, and they didn't specify like no civilian casualties, just the warriors and stuff like that. Man, it's crazy. Like, I've always wondered, like, when the switch happened from clone troopers to stormtroopers, and there's always been debate and talk about like why the Empire switched over, why they went from clone troopers to stormtroopers and everything. And we even had a mention here from the Kaminoans that the genetic material from like Jango has been degrading, and like it's basically like wearing super thin. And so it looks like what their plan is that they're going to get a superior clone and clone that clone in order to get like their like mutations and stuff in all the clones. That's what I'm assuming Omega is. She's like the superior clone, but like last episode we had cut saying like they made all the Bad Batch for a reason. So what's Omega's? And I don't believe for a second that the only like enhanced thing that she has is her being a woman. There has to be something more to that. I wonder. So this is just a weird theory. It's probably not true at all, but I don't believe clones can have children. But what if Omega can? Or at least like be able to like birth children. She's a woman. So what if that's why she was created? So that she can give birth to these enhanced beings, you know? It's probably way off, and that's probably not what her reasoning is in the slightest, but it's a theory, you know? I could probably be very, very wrong. But I don't know, it's fascinating. I really am loving this because one of the things I've always wondered is when the transition happened from clone troopers to stormtroopers, because we see in the Clone Wars and in the prequel trilogy, the clone troopers are very efficient and very good at what they do, and then we see in the original trilogy and the sequel trilogy, stormtroopers suck. They're like really bad. Like the meme is stormtroopers always miss their shots, whereas clone troopers don't really miss a whole lot. So like it's always like interesting to me, you know? And it's something I've always wondered and want to know. I don't know. It's like very like it's stuff I've wanted to know for a long time and questions I've been asking myself, and we're finally getting answers to it, and I'm loving that. One thing I'm really, really afraid of is Wrecker. Wrecker hit his head during the crash landing, and that might have jump started the inhibitor chip, which is why he's feeling so much pain and stuff like that. And I have a bad feeling. I don't know if they're going to make more seasons after this, but I have a bad feeling that this might end with the Bad Batch killing each other. Because we don't see the Bad Batch in anything after this. Like, spoiler alert for Rebels, we don't see them in Rebels. We don't see them in the sequel trilogy. Like, we don't see them in any of the, like, afterwards. We don't see them in Mandalorian either. So, like, we don't know what their fate is. We don't know what happens with the Bad Batch. Like, any of them can die at any point because their futures aren't guaranteed like Anakin and Obi-Wan. So like it's all up in the air. But let's hope that Tech can build that scanner quick so that they can like see the inhibitor chips and how they really are, and they can either remove them or disable them. Because with Rex, his inhibitor chip is gone. Like, it was physically taken out, so he will never follow his orders. But for Echo and the Bad Batch, they all have inhibitor chips. The only one in that group that doesn't have an inhibitor chip is Omega. as far as I'm aware. I'm assuming she doesn't have one because she's a very young clone, and I don't think the Kaminoans had any plans of her going out into battle in the real world, you know? So I'm really afraid. I'm really afraid and nervous for what's going to be happening. You know, there's a specific Jedi that we see in Rebels that's dead, and they end up using that corpse as bait. I don't remember how she died, but there's a possibility that we might see a Jedi that survived and Wrecker kills them, maybe. I don't know. I'm nervous. I am nervous and scared, and I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. This episode was really good. I liked it. Obviously, it didn't have a shit ton of action like the first episode had, but it's progressing these characters and stuff because we don't know a whole lot about the Bad Batch in general. Like we met them in the last season of Clone Wars, and we're getting more information on them now. We're getting more like bits of pieces to the puzzle filled in from the Star Wars canon, and we're getting to see Hunter like become more like a father and be more caring, more cautious with Omega, which I love. I love seeing these clones like have this compassion. That's why Clone Wars is so great, because it focuses on the clones and them being real like people, real characters. Whereas in the movies, clones are just clones. They were just cannon fodder. They were people that you can kill on the screen. But Clone Wars made you care about the clones. Bad Batch is continuing that. So I'm just super curious to see what Omega ends up becoming and what she's for. I'm interested to see the fate of the Bad Batch, and I'm just interested to see what happens with Crosshair and all of them. I love seeing the introduction of Stormtroopers and stuff, and I like seeing the Kaminoans kind of like plotting and planning, because the Kaminoans have always been very mysterious in Star Wars. They like, there's like, all we've really known is just, it's just like they were in it really for the money, which they still are, but like they're very sneaky. I'm excited for the next episode. I've been loving this so much. Like I just really love the Clone Wars, and this is just like the Clone Wars. Like this is amazing. My question for you guys is, do you think the Wrecker is going to turn because of his inhibitor chip? Do you think it's going to fully activate and he's going to be with basically Crosshair and the Bad Batch is going to be running away from them? You know, that's my question for you guys. Do you think that Wrecker will turn? I hope he doesn't. I hope they think they can disable his chip or take it out in time, because I love Wrecker. Wrecker is an amazing fucking clone. Just look how what he did for Omega, making that room for her, and just being a great like uncle, I guess is what I can say. I'm really scared, but we'll have to see in the future of the Bad Batch. So I'll see you guys next week for the episode of the Bad Batch that's coming out on Friday. If you're new around here, I am going to be reacting to the Bad Batch in its entirety. I have also been reacting to the Marvel shows when they come out. I'm reacting to Ruby. I'm reacting to other stuff in the future, which I'm keeping under wraps at the moment, as little like surprises and stuff. But if you're new around here, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell so you get notified whenever a new video goes live. Leave a like if you liked, leave a dislike if you didn't, leave a comment down below. For any discussion you want to have with this, I'm all for it. But yeah, see you guys next video. And as always, have a good morning, afternoon, and evening. Goodbye, everyone.